Hi, I'm Ed from Bikerheadz, and today I'm going to be talking about this guy right here, the EXO R1 Fabio Replica. Okay, so those of you guys that are following MotoGP over the last couple of seasons have noticed one guy on the rise all the way through last season. Absolutely stunning performance on the Yamaha, Fabio Quartararo. Those of you who don't know, he's wearing a Scorpion R1. This season we're getting the replica, and he's had such a good season, Scorpion decided to reward him with his own replica of that paint job. It's a matte coloured paint job. If you look at the season, he wore gloss at the beginning of the season, then he's changed to the matte one. So we've changed it to the matte replica here. It's going to be available real soon from the stores, absolutely limited quantity, so get down to your local Scorpion dealer, get yourself one on order. It's a fantastic product. So let's talk through a few of the features. As I say, the paint job is a Fabio Quartararo replica, it's exactly the same as the one he wears. You can see it's got the sponsors on and everything. It's the exact replica of the one he is wearing. The ones they wear in MotoGP are no different to the ones you can buy on the shelf. So this is the full deal, the absolute real deal in the stores. Sorry through some of the features. So you can see I've put a black visor on this helmet here. It does come with a clear visor with a max vision pin lock as standard, but the black visor comes in the box as well. The black visor comes in a small bag for itself, carry bag as well, so when you get where you're going, if it gets a bit dark, you can flick into the light coloured visor to get home from your track day or something, so you have got both those options in the box as standard for the price. Coming to the front of the product here, ventilation point, simple to open with single finger ventilation, and the top, and that's all your ventilation fully open, so it's super easy to control. You're getting loads of airflow through the helmet, all the way through and out these diffuser vents out the back. These give you two options. So this gives you the negative pressure pulling the air through the helmet, so that gives you loads of airflow through the helmet. The second thing they do is it moves the area of turbulence away from the back of the shell, stopping this lift, so you're sitting on your head nice and neutral for when you do your track days. If you're going at high speed, keeps it nice and stable. If I turn it up this way, you'll see that it's angled to a point. What that does is it creates a bigger area of negative pressure in the middle than to the sides, so it stops this effect when you're going down the straights. Keeps the head nice and stable, less fatigue on your neck. You can concentrate on riding your bike, doing your track day, your racing, whatever you're doing on the bike. So that's ventilation and aerodynamics. That is a wind tunnel designed, aeroacoustically optimised. It's absolutely perfect for track use. Just coming back around to the side of the helmet, if I lift the visor up, what you'll see is it's an elliptical visor system, so it sits back on itself. That allows you to get that max vision pin lock in. Tear-off posts on the 2D visor as well, so you can put your tear-offs on the black visor without any issues. Carbon look base plates, keeping the weight down as much as possible. Snaps down, and you've got a lock at the front of the helmet. Comes to the bottom. You've got an acoustic curtain here. As I was saying, it has been acoustically optimised, so they put an acoustic collar in here to reduce the amount of wind getting up into the shell from that position. That's where most of the noise comes from, so you've got that built in. Emergency release cheek pads on the side as well, so marshals will know you can take those out and remove the helmet without putting too much pressure on the neck. Really important feature for all track helmets. You've got fully removable quick wick 3 lining, so it's fully wickable lining, fully removable with channels for airflow built into it. So that is a completely removable lining, really important. Again, if you're halfway through a European track day, for example, in the hot heat, you want to change your linings over so it's a nice, dry, sweat-free lining, you've got that option. Chin curtain is standard, and then underneath you've got the air system. So give that 3 pumps on the bottom, you'll have bladders behind these cheek pads that build up, put the pressure back on the cheeks, keep it nice and firm on your head. So it gives you a nice optimised custom fit. Finally, the shell. So we have a carbon version of this as well in one of the other videos, but this one is the TCT version. So what is TCT? TCT is a special way of making the composite on the helmet. When you have an accident, most of that shell will crumple away, absorbing the shock of the accident, and then the structure will remain. So you've got an area that's going to reduce the amount of pressure being given to the brain and the amount of energy, being transferred to the brain through the helmet technology. So this is the safest helmet Scorpion have ever made. As I said, it's exactly the same as the one they wear on track in terms of technology it uses, so you are going to be safe in this helmet. As you know, people like Bautista, Quartararo have had big crashes this year, stood up and walked away. The Scorpions work perfectly for that. Finally, with the Scorpion, you're going to get a 5-year warranty. So they know their products, they know they work, and you get 5 years about it. So any more information on this Scorpion, the carbon version, or any of the other graphics on the R1, please go to bikerheadz.co.uk.